Hello, I am CompBob with the joke of the week for you. Here is the joke. An older lady gets pulled over for speeding. The older woman asks, "Is there a problem, officer?" The officer replies, "Ma'am, you were speeding. Can I see your license, please?" The older woman replied, "I'd give it to you, but I don't have one. I lost it 4 years ago for drunk driving." The officer said, "I see. Can I see your vehicle registration papers, please?" The older woman said, "I can't do that." The officer asked, "Why not?" To that the old woman replied, "I stole this car." The officer, quite surprised, said, "You stole it?" She responded, "Yes, and I killed and hacked up the owner. His body parts are in plastic bags in the trunk, if you want to see." The officer looks at the woman and slowly backs away to his car and calls for backup. Within minutes, 5 police cars circle the car. A senior officer slowly approaches the car, clasping his half-drawn gun. The senior officer asks her to step out of the vehicle. The woman steps out of her vehicle. She asks, "Is there a problem, sir?" He says, "One of my officers told me that you have stolen this car and murdered the owner." She looks at him blankly and said, "Murdered the owner?" The senior officer says, "Yes, could you please open the trunk of your car?" The woman opens the trunk, revealing nothing but an empty trunk. The senior officer says, "Is this your car, ma'am?" She responds, "Yes, here is the registration papers." The original officer is quite stunned. The senior officer proceeds to say, "One of my officers claims that you do not have a driving license." The woman digs into her handbag and pulls out a clutch purse and hands it to the officer. The officer examines the license. He looks quite puzzled. He says, "Thank you, ma'am. One of my officers told me you did not have a license, that you stole this car, and that you murdered and hacked up the owner." To which the old woman replied, "I bet the liar told you I was speeding, too." This concludes my joke. I shall pause for the uproarious laughter that is no doubt going to ensue. Thank you. Do not forget, many CompBob jokes are now archived on this website. You can view them from this page by clicking on the link that is just over my head. Many of my classics are there, and they will be adding more soon. Be sure to send this joke to your friends. Thank you for visiting. I'll see you next week.